Welcome to Hardcore Haunter.
This channel is proudly created in part by AI technology.
Good evening, weary travelers, and welcome to this hallowed ground where the earth yawns wide to cradle the departed. I'm your guide tonight, a keeper of the sod, here to turn the soil of stories long buried. Step lightly among these stones, for the tales we unearth are restless, none more so than that of The Shining. We hope you'll find solace in its chilling embrace, but mind the shadows. They've a way of lingering. Settle in and let's dig into the history of this cinematic specter, from its first spark to its haunting hold on Halloween's dark heart. In the late 1970s, the ground was fertile for a new kind of terror. Stephen King, a scribe of the macabre, penned The Shining in 1977, a tale born from his own brush with isolation at the Stanley Hotel in Colorado. The story, Jack Torrance, a writer turned caretaker, driven mad by the malevolent Overlook Hotel, struck a nerve. It was a grave freshly dug, waiting for a master to fill it. Enter Stanley Kubrick, a director with a shovel sharp as his vision. In 1978, Kubrick, fresh off Barry Lyndon, chose King's novel as his next plot to sow. But where King saw a ghost story, Kubrick saw a labyrinth of the mind, and so began the first turn of the spade. Kubrick's adaptation, filmed in 1979, was no gentle burial. He carved the tale to his liking, stripping away King's warmer tones for a colder, bleaker monument. Jack Nicholson was cast as Jack Torrance, his grin like a skull's rictus, while Shelley Duvall's Wendy bore the weight of terror's slow grind. The Overlook, built on sound stages in England with exteriors shot at Timberline Lodge in Oregon, became a character itself, a crypt of endless halls and cursed rooms. Kubrick's methods were relentless. Duvall endured 127 takes for a single scene, her nerves frayed like old coffin wood. The shoot stretched over a year, costs ballooning to $19 million, a fortune for its day. By May 1980, the film was ready to rise. When The Shining premiered, it split critics like a cleaver through bone. Some praised its visual grandeur, those tracking shots like a ghost gliding through the halls. Others, including King himself, scorned its departure from the book, calling it a hollow husk. Audiences, though, filled theaters, drawn to its dread like moths to a lantern. It grossed $44 million in the U.S. alone, a tidy sum for a horror film. Yet its true legacy was still taking root, like ivy creeping over a headstone. Over time, scholars and fans began to see Kubrick's work as a masterclass in psychological horror, its ambiguities a puzzle never fully solved. Was the Overlook haunted, or was Jack's mind the true grave? The film's shadow grew longer with each passing decade. By the 1990s, The Shining was a cultural touchstone. Its images, those eerie Grady twins, the blood gushing from elevators, etched into the public's mind. It birthed parodies, from The Simpsons to Saturday Night Live, yet never lost its chill. In 1997, King, still rankled, oversaw a TV miniseries to reclaim his vision, but it faded like mist. Kubrick's film, meanwhile, endured, its stark beauty and dread cementing its place in horror's pantheon. Documentaries like Room 237 in 2012 unearthed fan theories, from Native American genocide allegories to moon landing conspiracies, proving the film's power to haunt minds. And what of Halloween, that night when the veil thins? The Shining reshaped its modern form. Before, Halloween was witches and pumpkins. After, it became a stage for psychological terror. The Overlook's isolation, its slow descent into madness, fed a hunger for stories that linger like a cold hand on the neck. Today, haunted attractions and escape rooms draw from its claustrophobic dread, while costumes of Jack's axe-wielding mania or Danny's red rum scrawl pepper the streets. The film's realism, its focus on human frailty over supernatural spooks, made fear feel closer, more possible. It's no coincidence that horror since has leaned into the mind's dark corners, from Hereditary to Midsommar. Now, in 2025, The Shining stands as a gravestone, weathered but unyielding. Its influence is everywhere. Streaming platforms push it each October, and social media buzzes with memes of Nicholson's "Here's Johnny." Yet its effect on Halloween's perception runs deeper. It taught us that the scariest monsters wear human faces, that a family home can be a tomb. As you wander this graveyard tonight, know that The Shining still watches, its eyes glinting from every shadowed screen. So, enjoy your time among these stones, dear visitors. Let the chill of The Shining wrap around you like grave dirt, but tread soft. The Overlook's doors never truly close. Stay with us, won't you?